Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're in our top 16 for IGM Spring Showdown 2025. And coming up in our first game, we're going to be having Joe versus Dr. K. So Dr. K, assumingly, on the Potemkin, and Joe is going to be on Testament.
Yeah, I mean, this game is going to cook. Everyone that's in this bracket at this stage is getting Emerald Circuit points. Winner's going to get a whole boatload of cash, or at least if they win the Emerald Circuit. And you get a boatload of points if you win this whole event, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and including that, a €500 prize pool being split with 300 for the winner, 150 for second, and 50 for third. So a lot on the line for these contestants here. They're going to definitely want to be taking these games, and we'll just see. They're setting up their buttons now. Going to be going into, I assume, a button check, being the first game of our top 16. Players have had a wee bit of a break, and we should be coming into the game soon. But yeah, apart from that, I hope you've been enjoying the tournament so far. And we're going to have more of these exciting games coming up. We're just loading in now. Could be a button check, could be the game, and 2 gold versus swept. Button check.
Well, with with Dr. K, you never truly know if it's a button check, but seems to be one.
Yeah, I think with Joe, more certain. 1 player gold burst on round start. Could just be an EMEA thing. 2 players, you know this button check. Given the okay, and now going back to the character select, we are almost about to start our first game here. Just a little shout out before we start. We are sponsored today by
Partner.
What?
Partners. We're partners.
Oh, sorry. Partners.
With the greatest drink on the market. Pure crack. This thing will put the adrenaline in your soul. It'll put the spring in your step. Matter of fact, this thing is so good, I didn't even have to get the bus. It was delayed. I ran here because I took one of these.
And with that, we are going to be running into our first game of top 16. Starting off now, Dr. K hitting the slide head. Joe, pretty familiar with this matchup, playing Matty quite a bit, who would also be coming up later in this top 16. So,
unfortunately,
quite familiar. Getting a combo side swap into the corner. We're going to get hit by that Arbiter sign, and now going through the wall, starting very, very well for Joe.
Lord have mercy, that combo was beautiful.
And a beautiful mash out and the burst bait. If Joe hits this, we're going into our second round.
Straight out the gate, came out swinging.
And now, Dr. K trying to get a little bit aggressive with that hammerfall break there, going in. Joe ready for it, setting up that stain, goes for the IAD, mix-up, tries to bait a throw there with the teleport, and it's going to get Dr. K through that wall.
Oh, I just know he was fiending for that Potemkin buster, but that plot was busted by the 2K.
Yeah, and now, speaking of busting, Dr. K definitely wants to try and find an opening, and it could be huge with all of this risk built up on Joe, but to ease up on the pressure, sends out that super, tries to go for a throw bait, definitely trying to keep stuff going on. That risk gauge is going down. Still in that corner, jumps out with the jump H, we're going to catch, and now Joe's still on that pressure. Oh, super coming out, shouldn't be able to flick this, but is able to block in time, but not able to block long enough. That mix-up is going to come out, and that's going to be Joe taking the first game of the set here.
Now that mix-up is a 2-frame window fuzzy, but if you're a 9-to-5er and a masher like Marcus, you're not concerned with things like that.
Yeah, oh, and there goes the 2P into the blue waddle saw. A very, very common round start for Dr. K. Definitely a big fan of that one. And Joe just playing the patient game here. Doesn't want to take any big risks against Potemkin, because this character will blow you up if given the chance. Getting that 5P. Gonna get out. Oh, and speaking of blowing up, now we have the chance, the Heat Knuckle extender going through that wall. And now Joe is looking pretty low on life right now.
Oh, the whip punish with the 6H. Good lord. And the fast PRC soft punish, that means that he was mashing on it. But unfortunately, due to the way the PRC works, it is prone to eating inputs. Actually, no, matter of fact, that may have been a whip punish.
Well, no whiff came out just yet, but we're just trying to look for one here. Joe trying to find one, not going to find one. Dr. K is now taking steady control of neutral, and that's what Joe was looking for. Oh, that slide head. Trying to react, get in just in time. Stuck in the corner now, and the 2KRC trying to bait the burst, getting a little greedy.
And he's dead.
And I don't.
Never mind.
No, never mind.
Didn't
one more
confirm the
hit's
combo.
gonna need to be put out here. The gold burst comes out. That's gonna whiff, and that's gonna be a hammer fall, taking Dr. K, evening up this set 1-1.
And Joe reeling in his chair. You'd swear he was the one that got Potemkin busted with the way he was reacting. And I'd be the damn same, you know. This character can be frustrating to play against. It's going to be hard to keep a level head.
Yeah, especially in a tournament with this many stakes on the line. But keeping composure is one of the things that make a great player. And these two making it this far into the tournament, definitely great players, as we see that expert burst bait coming out from Joe.
Burst bait finally works.
And we're just going to keep up that pressure. No opening yet, but with the buff, we're going to get a combo off that throw into the wall. Very scaled, not enough to kill. One more hit. The mix-up's incoming, and blocked by Dr. K. Oh! Now, steady neutral here. Not want to take any big risks. The common theme that we've seen so far in this game. And Joe, getting that back throw. This is huge for Dr. K.
Oh, the backdash.
That backdash. And the Gigant is going to eat that projectile here. Joe still trying to get that teleport.
JD's
Come
on,
out. Slide head, still not reacting. Gets the backdash. We play super safe here. Throw comes out and airing, and now we keep the pressure moving. Flick, trying to catch a projectile of some sorts. Not going to connect. The 2K2D, big combo into the mix-up, and that's going to be Joe going up 2-1.
Joe's looking in control. His defense is solid, his neutral is good, and his offense is working. He's opening them up off those instant air dashes into the JH mix-up.
Yeah, Dr. K has definitely not been getting that many openings, but the ones that they have been getting, they've been capitalizing off of. But Joe, just finding more openings and getting better capitalization off them is still leading the set. But if these opportunities show themselves, Dr. K will definitely be able to take advantage and try and take their lead back in the set. The winner of this will be qualifying for top 8, as you can see if you look at the top of the screen.
Joe's like a pit bull in the butchers right now. He's just getting everything he wants and no one's stopping him.
Oh, and there we go. The second overhead is going to hit Dr. K. Oh, side swap. Coming out, and we're going to block the side swap.
Oh, the dodge on the throw.
Still blocking out. Slide head's going to interrupt, and these are the opportunities that I was talking about earlier, but still not able to capitalize off them. Joe's defense has just been immaculate so far.
I see the hammer fall. Oh, got caught with your pants down. Never mind, you recovered in time. I forgot this is Potemkin we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh. Guilty Gear, we do in fact have quite a few belts on the characters, so the pants might not come down that easily.
Yep. Well, you know, the pants ain't dropping, but Marcus is. He's got to be dropping to the loser's bracket.
And with
Joe
that,
catching the W.
We're going to have Joe moving on to our top 8 winner side. And they will be fighting the winner of Scarfell and Mr. Finer in his top 8 winner side match. But moving on to the next game of our top 8 winner side, we're going to have Matty versus Gornberry. Matty going to be on one of his many characters that he
Oh,
can play.
this guy. Matty. This guy.
This guy? What's wrong with him?
Everything. Everything. You know, this. If. How do I put this? Look. This guy was nothing till he found Potemkin. He was nothing. He was like a bodybuilder before they found the chicken and rice, if you know what I'm talking about. And then he got that chicken and rice and then some.
But isn't
With the
chicken and
Potemkin
rice-
books.
Isn't chicken and rice like the fundamentals to bodybuilding, you know?
Oh,
This is
no,
your,
it's-
your
it's-
standard, your proteins, you know, what you need to,
Oh,
to make a good body, you know?
I'm talking chicken and rice here, PG fella.
Oh,
Let's just say he's gotten some buffs. And
But-
Matty,
even with those, still prefers the ABBA and sometimes bringing out the Slayer. Had a Happy Chaos in the past, not too confident in that anymore, and can run a Soul and even a Johnny. So very, very versatile player here, but it's going to be sticking with the Potemkin.
you know, I think with this guy, when he picks someone that isn't Potemkin, I think it's pretentious and I'm insulted by it. It's like having a Rolls Royce in the driveway and you decide to take the unicycle out for a spin.
Sometimes, every now and again, you want to put a little challenge on yourself and try
Well-
something new.
Well, you shouldn't challenge yourself. There's money on the line. Money, fame, wealth. Everything's at stake here. Friendships will be made and broken over the Emerald Circuit. This is big time.
Yeah, and once again, every player in the top 16 has been guaranteed points for this Emerald Circuit. So what we are working on is increasing those points and increasing your chances of being in that final top 16 that we are going to be having in the Emerald Circuit at the end of this year, I think. Or possibly next year. Because we will be having the summer and summer, autumn, and winter showdowns. Or wait, no, we can't have winter. Never mind. Don't mind me. I gotta be on Google.com more.
We gotta get rid of this guy right here.
What would you do without me?
What?
What would you do without me? Yep. See, speechless.
I don't know, what
Speechless. Exactly.
What would Red Bull do without Max Verstappen? I don't know.
Who's the other driver
Oh,
they
wait, no,
have?
is he? I don't know. I don't follow Formula One.
Oh, you do follow basketball though.
Well, see, the problem
And,
with Formula One is you're going in circles, and my life doesn't go in circles. It's an exponential rise to the
That's
top.
NASCAR hockey. NASCAR, you go in circles.
What?
NASCAR, you go in circles. Formula One's got a track.
What, is it like a double helix or something?
What? Hockey not
Dave-
hockey. Matty's just staring at me.
Dave,
Keep your eyes on the game.
do you think they have blue shells in Formula One?
I don't think
Or
so.
even red shells?
But
Maybe some bananas that the spectators can throw on.
oh,
Speaking of
Gornberry.
Mario Kart, we got Potemkin versus Axel right here. Matty versus Gornberry. Let's go. Gornberry, I don't believe they are from Nigeria. But, you know, you never know these days.
possibly a remnant from Joe's last victory, but Matty has already picked up the pace and picking up Goranberry as well to take that first round. Now into our second round, Goranberry backing off as the actual player tends to do. Matty's still trying to find his way in. Slyhead's coming out.
I'll tell
looking
you,
for any kind of opening
this
here.
guy Matty's no good. I've seen him steal money from children.
Oh my goodness. We get the flick, and now we're in the corner. Big hit. Misinputs the pop buster, though. And we're going to have the double IB making up for the execution error with the execution, whatever the opposite of an error is.
Oh my god, it's dead.
With an execution masterpiece. And speaking of execution, that's what's just happened to Goranberry.
Maddie nodded at me. This guy, Maddie's the type of guy.
This guy's a sicko. He just winked at me.
This guy thinks tipping the waitress means giving them advice.
He just winked at me. You just killed a man.
Yeah, see, he's heartless. He's got no soul in there. All he's got is Potemkin. He's a psychopath, he's a sociopath, and needs to be taken out at all costs.
Well, Goranberry is in his path to try and do that.
Oh, the Mega Fist again.
When the slide head, all of these moves come out just at the perfect time and still gonna catch. That's gonna be so much damage. Plus hard knockdown, we're gonna go in for the Oki. Cheeky little pot buster, not gonna catch. Goranberry stands ready for Maddie's arrival. Tries to pot buster, full screen on the 2H. Little outside of grab range there, but
oh god,
we're gonna catch it here.
And that mix-up hurt like alcohol on a paper cut. Just no good. Doesn't want to happen. Don't want to have it happen to you. See, it's so bad I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my ability to speak. I'm so disgusted at this match. If I had it my way, I'd have Maddie locked up.
Well, he definitely is Goranberry locked up in this corner, and now we're going to be going through the wall. Freed, but on probation. Maddie going to be keeping an eye on every little move that Goranberry's doing, trying to catch him, and the bomber is going to break the prison walls.
Axel Bomber takes off the ankle monitor, no longer in probation, ready to get cooking. Or not, there's an urgent gadget guy where that came from.
Yeah, he's got 5-star heat rating in GTA now.
Yeah, he's got the cops on him, he's got the National Guard, and you could have God on your side. You're fighting Maddie's Potemkin.
They're coming out with the heat tackle, tackling him to the ground, put him in restraints, and send him straight back to jail.
Straight back to jail. Gonna need a get out of jail free card.
And the 4 Megafist going to start out this round. Looking very, very good for Maddie right now. Up 2-0. Only needs one more game to take it, but Goranberry is going to need 3 in the bag. And getting that counter hit 5H is definitely a good start to your journey. Getting the burst out and a fair bit of damage. But Maddie getting that counter hit, and that's going to be a great start for him as well. In the corner now, goes for the pop buster. PRC not going to be able to get the hit, but the Mega Fist is, and that's going to be Maddie on set point.
Almost said that combo was cool, but then I remembered it's ZBI Maddie, sorry. This man is heartless.
ZBI Variety is also heartless.
One time he kicked a dog.
I did not do that.
No, not you, Maddie.
Oh,
I saw it. Saw it with my bare eyes.
Well, we're getting that pop buster. And IB, the gold burst. Saving him.
I could hear it whimper.
Saving him from Reddit. Getting that heavily to close out the set, but we're going to have that time stop combo
for an accumulation of approximately 5 damage.
But almost just enough.
And there we go.
Gonna catch that 2H.
And the devil goes down for 1 round. There may be a god in this world.
Maddie is definitely gonna try and get in. Massive slide head coming out. Catching Goranberry, knocking him down, and now still trying to get some nice little side swap there. Maddie now on the defensive.
You know, they say God stays in heaven because he's scared of his own creations. But I think he was taking a day off and the devil himself created Maddie and Potemkin.
What if Maddie had
We're going to need to put together
to his string and was walking towards a vending machine? Yeah, it seems to be what he's doing right now, but he seems to be walking into the vending machine, taking damage, and is going to lose 1 game, and that is going to be Goranberry starting up a 3-0 now.
This is the first step of banishing Maddie.
Oh, reverse 3-0, not 3. Whoopsie daisies.
Hopefully first of many losses for Maddie.
You're actually a hater.
Yep. You know, if he ever gets married, I'm going to keep it PG. I'm not going to say that one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you can flick that. And Maddie, knowing more than me, flicking the Rensen.
You know, when he has to answer to St. Peter in the afterlife for his crimes, he's not going to be able to flick or wake up Potbuster his way out of it. So I hope he's happy.
Oh, I think Matty definitely will be happy if he
God.
manages to win this, getting more points towards that Emerald Circuit and securing winner side top 8. But big things will be happening once this set concludes. So both players are on their guard, definitely wanting to take it at all costs. Thornberry playing pretty safe right now, doesn't want to take any huge risks against Potemkin, as I've stated earlier. That big body grappler, if he finds an opportunity, he can make madness happen.
I mean, Matty makes more than madness happen. He brings calamity and destruction wherever he goes. You know, one time he touched a cabbage and it died.
Oh. So it's like, oh. Oh, big counter hit. Should be able to finish the combo. And if we get a wall break, I think this could kill.
And it's going to kill.
Yeah, Gormberry gonna tie up the rounds.
Goodness and human spirit takes a round against the devil and pure evil. Let's see if he can double up.
Flick's coming out, not gonna catch on anything, and Gormberry successfully zoning out Matty right now. Trying to get in. Has a bunch of tools at his disposal, but decides to only really... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. And you're dead.
And this...
Well, you're not dead, but almost.
And that's got her, like, looking at the before tax and after tax salary of your job. Painful. And unpleasant to watch.
Oh, wait, are you dead? Oh, no, it cancelled.
Oh, the gold burst, but he's safe for now.
Keyword for now, gonna get that counter hit, and the Garuda pressure has started,
it's over.
and Matty is gonna close it out with a blue wild assault. That's gonna be Matty. Moving on to winner's side top 8.
God is dead. Matty won.
I'm just looking in the chat and I see 4 people saying welcome back to CBI Variety. I never left. What are we talking about? I never left.
Well, I'll tell you what did leave. Humanity. The humanity left that stage when Matty walked onto it. He's not a human being. He's not a robot. He's
definitely a creature. That man knows a very short dictionary that includes the words massive, imagine, and a few other words.
And these are the words that were used in the devilish ritual to summon him to this world. And that is why he needs to lose. Someone has to stop this man. Someone needs to beat the devil out of the devil. And I don't know if we need an exorcist or what we need. We might need Mochi to come out of retirement. We might need LeBron to pick up this game.
Well, by looking at the bracket, the next person we have a chance at Matty's head is going to be Car Battery, who took the set 3-2 over Alimento to find themselves in winner's side, top 8. And our whole winner's side has been decided. We have Matty, Car Battery, Scarfelt, and Joe in winner's side, top 8. And in loser's side, we will be deciding that pretty shortly with our next stream game, which I'm pretty sure is Mr. Finer versus Orion. Orion started out on Angie, I'm pretty sure, then swapped over to Slayer, and has been on Happy Chaos for this event. But having those characters in the back is always something you have to consider. And Mr. Finer, judging by his name, you'd never guess who he played.
Yeah, he's a Geo player.
Yeah, Geo player. No, playing Johnny, definitely a good character in this version of the game. Along with, I wouldn't say Orion plays any broken characters actually.
Well,
in this current version of the game, every character he plays is like good. From Slayer, he's mid tier, but like.
Time out. This is Happy Chaos. This is.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying they're good.
Listen. We have the scale of pure, unrelenting evil. We have Happy Chaos like here, and we have Matty way up here. All right, that's what we're doing. Sorry, that's an inaccurate representation. I can stand up to represent how high Matty is on the evil and like deplorable scale.
Do it for him. It seems we have a Jeff from Marvel Rivals fan here.
Oh my, fan.
Yeah.
I'd be amazed if the shark could type. Maybe that's what Matty is. Maybe he's a mutant.
He could be, actually.
Yeah.
What does mutant power be?
I'll keep it PG, but I think you have an idea of what I would say.
What's his, what would his team-up ability be? Who would he have a team-up with?
Satan himself.
Oh my God.
It's called the destruction of mankind, and it's just them existing. That's their team up.
Damn. Wise words.
When have I ever not spoken wise words?
Quite a few times, I might have to add.
No idea what you're talking about.
Anyways, we are setting up for our next game, and this is going to be a top 8 qualifier for the loser side of the bracket. And the winner of this set between Mr. Finer and Ryan is going to be fighting the winner of Dr. K versus Birdfish. So definitely going to be a good set going on from now. We're just setting up our players, and as we are waiting, I'm pretty sure behind us here we do have a few posters from two of our partners, being GG Machines.
Sponsors. No, partners.
So you correct me the other time, and then when I say it right, you correct me to be incorrect.
Yep.
You might be the devil on
Very
my
astute
shoulder.
of you.
Well, anyways, we have a look back here. We got GG Machines, and without them, we couldn't run this event. They have handed us these. I'm pretty sure it was the stream setups.
You know, Bill Gates actually doesn't come to Ireland because he knows the market is saturated. He can't be GG Machines.
So yeah, me and Hockey on here, this wouldn't happen without GG Machines. And funny enough, GG stands for Guilty Gear. Could be named after this tournament. Who knows?
It all stands for good games. And also, good God, Hockey, you look amazing. I hear that a lot. That's actually why I was late. People kept trying to get my autograph. It was annoying.
No, I think we just weren't on the dot. I'll be honest.
What are you talking about?
You said I would be 12:30 on the dot. You were not on the dot.
No idea what you're talking about.
You
I
rolled
got here
off.
12:30 on the dot.
Ooh, Mr. Finer, definitely ready. Pulling out the Johnny card. Spending 50 bar for that. In our market.
Let's just pray he doesn't lose and get salty and pulls out a katana.
Oh, and we are going to be locking in the Slayer using the color 3. That's my color.
It's actually my color. Thanks.
So you're a Slayer player?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not a Slayer player, but that's your Slayer color.
Yep. It's my color on Soul, so it's my color on anyone else. It's like how you retire a jersey in basketball. You gotta retire the color for everyone else.
Anyways, neither of these players are going to be retiring anytime soon. Irish ABBA be like keeper of the Guinness.
What are you talking about?
And then the intros rock. We're going in to our set now. So Orion definitely going back to the Slayer, their bread and butter. And Mr. Finer sticking on his bread and butter on that Johnny. Two very strong characters, and we're going to be hitting that counter hit 2H. Very, very strong starter. Trying to go for it again, trying to close out that round. But going to be stuck in the corner against Johnny. Going to catch with a counter hit close slash. And the YRC on the card, not going to kill the card, but not going to kill on the wall either. Into the corner here. And a 2-8 is going to catch Mr. Finer, taking a hefty bit of damage there. And that's going to be the first round going to Orion.
You know, Slayer reminds me of Maddie a lot, you know, sort of the evilness of the character, but it's
Just because he's a vampire doesn't mean he has to be evil.
Well, it's like
necessarily.
It's like when you see your kid playing basketball. You know, it reminds you of LeBron. Like not the same level, but you know, same characteristic. I think we've all had that experience.
Oh, wow.
Burst bait.
You had to heavy commit for that burst bait. Actual soul read on that one. There's a 2D. Not going to catch, but that fire slash goes for the Master's Hammer. Oh, for a little safe job. Keeps going. Pressure up. Ooh. Not able to get the interrupt there. Deflection comes out. Master's Hammer incoming. The wire C into the card. Had that prepared before the set.
Had that scouted. And the
now
throw.
Street Fighter 6 coming
Yomi
out.
time.
And gets that 2S. Going to put Orion on a pixel. Needs one last hit to close this out, and Fire Slash is going to come out. I see Mr. Finer praying for his life, inches away from death, from Slayer slowly sliding towards him with that 2D. Definitely a very, very stressful first round here to have both players going down to the wire, and I think that might be a pretty common theme that we're going to see with the rest of this set.
You know who isn't close?
Go on.
Jesus and Maddie.
Dude, he's not even on the screen.
Well,
oh, but I think after that hit,
his essence is
Mr.
here.
Finer is going to be a little bit closer to Jesus. Going through that wall, half of his life ended in an instant. Still able to fight back though in the end. He's going to keep Orion stuck in this corner. Oh, but the IAD is going to connect. And we're going to have the side swap combo in the corner. Master's Hammer coming out. No bug abuse. No throw on that.
You know,
But
just one last thing about Maddie, because I think this is pertinent. This is the one last thing. I think it's very pertinent. One time, this guy pulled life support on somebody because he needed to charge his phone to play Clash Royale.
you know,
He is evil.
that is something that he would do.
And yeah, you see, and that's all. That's all I need to say. I've made my point.
Oh. And the life support almost pulled on Mr. Finder there. Going to get that quick overhead burst coming out. A little trade there. Not an equal trade though. All the burst for 50 there. But it is something. Orion is now going to have Mr. Finder on life support. Well, oh, come on, man.
Go on.
Getting the close slash and should be able to route this into a kill, but no. Decides to play it safe, goes for the card, gets the throw, and now we're going to be tying things up. Mr. Finder seems very happy about that, taking that round after being on such a nail biter. Now gets another throw, sets up the card. We're going to catch with an overhead. Johnny 50-50s for days going through that wall. What's his name?
Joseph. Oh, damn it.
Close enough. Oh! Oh. Oh no! Burst safe on the 2Ps. And we're ending with the super. Should be able to go in for the Oki here. And getting that counter hit is going to secure Mr. Finer. The second game up 2-0 is looking very, very good. If I was a gambling man like Johnny, I'd probably have my money on Mr. Finer.
You know, Mr. Finder actually goes to my college.
Oh, he had this. Yes, he actually does.
College of Winners. That's why he's 2-0 up right now. Working on his degree in Yomi.
I thought you were going to say working on his degree in winning.
Well, he seemed to have completed that.
Well, not just yet.
In the process.
Only one more.
Gotta finish
needed.
the dissertation.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, and it's going to catch a big hit, but no combo. Going to keep this risk piled up. Still blocking out, but you can't block those throws. Piling on damage, one after another with the super. Which might kill with the risk. Yeah, it does. Wow. 7 golden letters coming out. Well, they're not even golden in this game, are they? Oh, and here we go. Mapong's coming out. Very, very nice for Orion. Oh,
that's
not
fake.
close enough.
Kim Kardashian, that ain't real.
Oh, wow. Carrot the Mistfinder stands into the super because he saw Slayer approaching.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
Is going the...
No, you could have killed.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, hey.
and the W, it's going to be a clean 30 and a handshake.
Yeah, had to hit him with that last throw. And Orion does not seem too happy with that performance. But still, being guaranteed points for the Emerald Circuit is a big thing. Now, we have another look back at our bracket.
I believe we're going to a break here.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. As Hockey said, we are moving on to a break. We're going to have 2 more games left in our top 16.
Now,
and then our top 8 will be finalized.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever feeling that you're a bit down, or that sometimes you just feel, man, I need that adrenaline in my soul, need that spring in my step, need that bump in my jump, need that ability to run through a wall. You ain't gonna be able to sleep. You ain't gonna need to eat. You ain't gonna need anything. This is the stuff. This is the serum.
Focus,
If
please?
you want to beat Maddie, this is what you need. You need yourself a sachet of pure crack. This is what you need.
It's like a holy grail.